Nelson, add on the depressing piano music, please. Alright, so it was been reported about an hour ago, whenever this video was about to be recorded, that, Aleister Black, Braun Strowman, Lana, Ruby Riott, Santana Garrett, Buddy Murphy have all been released from the WWE. This depresses me. Mainly Braun and Aleister. Like, Ruby also upsets me a little bit, but mainly Braun and Aleister, man. Like, especially Aleister. I love this character. You saw my progression through the last month of SmackDown. I was slowly getting into his character. And then finally, whenever he attacked Big E, I was fully into it. And now it's no longer there. It makes no sense. Like, the other releases, to a certain extent, I can, rationalize the other releases. I don't agree with them, but I can rationalize them, right? This, Braun was just in WrestleMania not even 3 months ago. He was just in the main, he was just in WWE championship match less than a month. Aleister, you put in, look at all those fucking vignettes. Those are some of the most beautiful vignettes I think I've ever seen out of WWE in forever. Buddy Murphy's just one big missed opportunity. He is the best cruiserweight champion to ever come out of that division, and then just, Lana, Ruby, once again, missed opportunity there. Santana, Alright, too sad. But I will force through this review for your entertainment, so let's go on to the regular program. So we start off right away with the match. It's a tag match that I'm hyped for, between the Street Profits and the Usos. Oh! Now I'll still be confused which Usos in the ring, just for tradition. So the match starts off with Jimmy and Dawkins powers Jimmy down twice. Montez gets tagged in and we see a nice flip. Jay comes in and we see Jay get the advantage with a kick. He throws a few more strikes and we see some more flips from Montez. Dawkins gets tagged in and starts putting in the lock on Jay. Jay is able to power Dawkins in the corner as Jimmy gets tagged in. The two men share strikes and Dawkins gains power through back control with an arm hold. Haha, get it? No. Angelo once again is powered into the corner as Jay starts kicking Dawkins. Then we see some double team moves, and you see that AEW? That's how it's supposed to be done. That's how referees do stuff. I was like, I ain't even shit on AEW anymore, man. At least they don't release top. You know what? We come back from the commercial break and see how it's done again. Albeit AEW did that as well. With Montez being thrown out by Jay. Two Usos do some brutal tag moves, and Jimmy puts Montez in Nelson's favorite move, headlock. Ford fights out of it, almost tags in Dawkins, but gets suplexed instead. Also, notice how the ref tells Dawkins and Jimmy to go back to their respective corners? Jay locks in a chin lock after a tag in. Montez fights out of that, and we see a great flip and kick to the head of Jimmy. And right as Ford was about to tag in Dawkins, Angelo gets knocked out by Jay. We see Ford on the top rope, which leads to a double clothesline from Jay and Montez. Dawkins gets tagged in and just starts powering everyone. Also, I think a botch happened because Jay was supposed to tag in Jimmy from the double, hot tag thing, but I almost didn't notice it, if that's the case. Well, granted, I did say almost. We see Ford go flying, and oh crap. Jimmy, in the meantime, tries finishing the match. Now the two men in the ring stand up as Dawkins blows up Jimmy. He hits a twisted neck breaker, and wow, what a match we have. Dawkins hits a spine buster as Jimmy gets pulled out the way as Ford eats Matt. And we see a super kick as the Usos won in a classic. Next up is the women's tag match, which already started. Don't care. Our next match of the night is between Bianca and Carmella. It starts out with Bianca shouldering Carmella. The only notable thing is Bayley talking trash on commentary.
Cover now by Bianca.
KO and Paul have a match, which ends in a DQ. KO hits a stunner and almost won. Haha. It's Rick Books. So our next match of the night is between Chad and Shinsuke. It's sad because he still reminds me of being the next Kurt. I'm sorry. Also, just think about it. How is Aleister Black and Braun Strowman released? Hell, how is even Lana released and Ruby Riott released? And Jackson Riker still has a job. How is that? If he were released yesterday, Chad starts suplexing it. Makes me sad that he's not the next Kurt Angle. Nakamura starts to fight back with elbows. Chad does a kick and locks Shinsuke's arm over the top rope, and he starts working on that arm. Nakamura hits a nice kick, and Corbin takes back his crown. As Nakamura hits a Kinshasa, but Rick Boogs takes back the crown for knock. Next up is a tag team championship match between Dominic and Dolph, and also Bobby Roode, because Ray's not there because he got injured. He got attacked from behind, so pretty much the rules were reversed from back. And just like the rules being reversed from Backlash, Ray helps Dominic get the win. Hurrah! Yay! So that's SmackDown. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good show. I didn't really talk about it that much because everything else got overshadowed. But yeah, it's a good show. All that you need to know is beware. I'm giving you a spoiler. Now if Nelson keeps this in, that's a him problem. But be wary of pay close attention to the next Raw, or especially one particular person in the comments who I have beef with. Yeah, you. Let's just say it's gonna be a revolution.